Today, we are going to discuss the impact of self-driving cars on society, the benefits for us and also its dangers for us as a society. First, I will mention the pros of self-driving cars. Point 1. Improved safety. Reduction in human errors. Self-driving cars can potentially eliminate accidents caused by human errors such as distracted driving, speeding, and failure to follow traffic rules, which are common causes of accidents. Improved response time. Self-driving cars can react to situations faster than human drivers, as they use advanced sensors, cameras, and algorithms to detect potential hazards and make decisions in real time. This could help prevent accidents caused by sudden changes in road conditions or unexpected events. Enhanced road coordination. Self-driving cars can communicate with each other and with traffic infrastructure, allowing them to coordinate their movements and avoid collisions. This could improve overall traffic flow and reduce the risk of accidents. Point 2. Economic benefits. New business opportunities. Self-driving cars could create new business opportunities in industries such as logistics, transportation, and delivery. For example, self-driving trucks could potentially revolutionize the logistics industry by reducing transportation costs and increasing efficiency. Reduced congestion. Self-driving cars could reduce traffic congestion by optimizing their routes and minimizing the time spent idling in traffic. This could lead to significant cost savings for businesses that rely on transportation, such as delivery companies. Increased innovation. The development and deployment of self-driving cars could spur innovation in related industries, such as software development, data analysis, and sensor technology. This could lead to the creation of new jobs and industries. Point 3. Improved urban planning. Reduced parking demand. Self-driving cars could reduce the need for on-street and off-street parking, as they can drop off passengers and park themselves in remote locations. This could free up valuable urban space that is currently used for parking, allowing it to be used for other purposes like more parks and housing. Safer streets for pedestrians and cyclists. Self-driving cars could make streets safer for pedestrians and cyclists, as they can detect and avoid collisions with vulnerable road users. This could encourage more people to walk or bike, further reducing the demand for cars. Improved accessibility. Self-driving cars could improve accessibility for people with disabilities or limited mobility, as they can provide door-to-door transportation without the need for specialized vehicles or services. Now let's come to the negatives. Point 1. Ethical and legal questions. Responsibility in accidents. Self-driving cars raise questions about who should be held responsible in the event of an accident, particularly when there is a mix of autonomous and human-controlled vehicles on the road. This could have implications for insurance, liability, and legal frameworks. Programming decisions. Self-driving cars are programmed to make decisions in complex situations where there is no clear right or wrong answer. For example, in a situation where a car must either hit a pedestrian or crash into another car, how should the car be programmed to make the decision? This raises questions about how ethical and moral values should be incorporated into the programming of self-driving cars. Bias in algorithms. The algorithms used in self-driving cars can reflect the biases of their programmers, which could have implications for fairness and justice. For example, if a self-driving car is programmed to prioritize the safety of the passengers over other road users, this could lead to unfair outcomes for pedestrians and cyclists. Point 2. Privacy concerns. Data security. Self-driving cars will collect and store large amounts of data, such as location and travel patterns, which could be vulnerable to cyber attacks or other security breaches. It is important to ensure that the data is stored securely and that appropriate measures are taken to protect individuals' privacy. Third-party data sharing. Self-driving cars may share data with third-party companies, such as insurance providers or advertisers. This raises concerns about how the data will be used and who will have access to it. It is important to ensure that individuals' privacy rights are protected and that data is only shared with their explicit consent. In-car monitoring. Self-driving cars may be equipped with cameras and other sensors to monitor passengers' behavior and ensure their safety. However, this could raise concerns about privacy and surveillance, particularly if the technology is used without individuals' consent or knowledge. Point 3. Social inequality. Access to technology. Self-driving cars may be expensive, which could exacerbate existing social inequalities. Those who cannot afford the technology may be left behind, which could lead to a digital divide between those who have access to self-driving cars and those who do not. Employment opportunities. Self-driving cars could potentially displace human drivers, which could have implications for employment opportunities. Those who rely on driving for their livelihoods may be left without work, particularly if they do not have the necessary skills to transition to new jobs. Public transportation. Self-driving cars may compete with public transportation, which could have implications for those who rely on public transportation as their primary mode of transportation. This could be particularly problematic for those living in low-income or rural areas, where public transportation may be less accessible. In conclusion, self-driving cars have the potential to transform the way we travel, making our roads safer, more efficient, and more accessible. However, they also raise a range of social, ethical, and technological challenges that must be carefully considered and addressed to ensure that their benefits are shared fairly and equitably across society. From improved safety and reduced traffic congestion to privacy concerns, social inequality, and ethical considerations, self-driving cars present a complex and multifaceted set of issues that will require collaboration and innovation from policymakers, technologists, and society as a whole. As the technology continues to evolve and become more widespread, it is essential to maintain a critical and thoughtful approach to its development and use, ensuring that it aligns with our shared values and goals for a better, more sustainable, and more equitable future.